guys, got Luna behind me. She wants to be the guest today, so we're gonna have her be one of our guests. But all right, how do I add someone here? All right, let's add James. Hey, fam, who's out there? Let's see. Let's see if we know how to work this out. James, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Bam, bro, I can hear you, dude.
I can hear you. I'm like, my screen is covered though.
Uh-oh. Well, I see you, bro. You just froze. All right, well, while he's working on that, we're gonna get this going. So we are gonna have some pretty damn cool things to talk about today. And I know that we've been talking about the infamous pin, so hopefully we can get that rolling out. What's up, man? Everybody is joining. Thank you guys for joining. This is Wolves After Dark, where we invite guests of the Wolves and just chat, just chit chat. That way you guys can get to know the people we hang out with.
How about
James?
now?
You're good, brother.
Yeah. I just have a connecting sign on mine, but I guess I don't need to see myself. Oh, there we go. There we go.
There you go, brother. There you go, man.
What's up, man? How are you?
What's up, man? Well,
just chilling.
Well, welcome to Wolves After Dark. Episode 1.
Depending on where you are, because the sun's still out in some places.
Right. But one thing, bro, I wanted just to say out there is that this just came out of nowhere, man. Doing this thing.
Yeah.
And I think we all been hit with this pandemic pretty damn hard that, we miss each other. We haven't seen each other and stuff like that. So I think it's good to share the friends, the homies that we have, and you're one of the interesting ones, brother. But how was your week, man? How was your weekend? Oh, am I losing you again? I think we're having connection issues again, brother.
Yeah. Should I try switching my network?
I think it's your connection. Might be your Wi-Fi, bro.
Let me try to use the network.
All right, sounds good, brother. Do your thing, man. Yeah. But all right, guys. But again, like I was saying earlier, this is this came out of nowhere. We it's everyone. Dan, welcome to the Pro Zone. That's right, brother. But we have missed each other. We want to let you guys know, friends of the Wolves, kind of share the information out there and have you guys meet some really cool people, man. But James, I think you're still having difficulties there, brother.
Can you hear me?
I just see you spinning. I can hear you, dude.
Yeah.
It's just your picture kind of goes in and out. Yeah.
That sucks. All right.
You should be good, man. I think.
I guess if you could hear me, that's all that matters, I guess. Hopefully it'll pick it up.
It will. I think it's probably just the Wi-Fi connection out there, brother.
Yeah.
But you should be good. But how was your weekend, man? I know you were getting into that.
Yeah, the weekend itself, but dude, this Sunday was the first day off that I've taken off in a long time. Well, like a couple of weeks now. But I usually take Sundays and Mondays off just, to kind of take care of other things. But I had, as soon as I opened up my books, like it just became super overwhelming. I needed to get help. So I had somebody else run my books for me so I could just concentrate on the tattoos. And so right now I'm currently booked out till probably the beginning of June.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's good.
And it's hard to do that because I'm not used to like booking that far ahead. So it's like I got a lot of tattoos to do and like
that's good,
very
man.
little social life. But it's cool. It's worth it. It is what it is.
I'm happy for you, dude. Everyone's been taking a hit with this pandemic, but I think you can definitely tell stimulus money came in,
Yeah.
So that's good, brother. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
That
but
was
you know
great.
what, man? I want to let everybody know how we know each other, man. It's an interesting story. I have not known you for that long,
Yeah.
but it feels like I've known you forever, brother. For just a brief history of how we know each other, man. We met each other at lodge,
Yeah.
at our Masonic lodge. Yes, James and I are Illuminati, you know. No, but all jokes aside, man. I mean, it's it feels like I've known you forever, dude. I mean, damn, dude. I mean, it's just like I said, it's one of those things that you just click with someone, and
Yeah,
uh,
man.
yeah, I mean that's what Lodge does to you, man, right? I mean, it's just you
Yeah.
meet people that you never thought you were gonna meet, and just right off the
Yeah.
bat, just freaking click
That's
with
what
them,
that's what drew me to it. Like the nicest people I know are, I
Yeah,
found out, are Masons, and I was interested.
yeah, man. But enough of that, brother. But I mean, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself, dude? Like how like you're one of the most interesting men I know. Why do I say that? Because dude, you're a tattoo artist,
You made me sound like a Dos
musician.
Equis guy. I'm not that cool.
Where's your beer, dude? No, dude, you really are, bro. I mean, look it, you're a tattoo artist, bro. On top of that, musician, and then
Yeah.
I mean, all around just an artist, bro. So tell me a little bit
Thanks,
about
man.
James, man. Who is Jimmy Jan?
Who am? I'm the guy that does tattoos and uh, occasionally tours in a band. I mean, I'd like to tour as much as I could, but I get to balance the two lifestyles, which could be hard for
Yeah,
maybe older me, but I'm a much more mature, responsible me now. So it's
right.
I'm lucky enough to be able to do both. When I go on
I'm not.
tour, I could take my tattoo stuff with me, and when I'm here, I just wait for the next tour, and But I mean, I
So
guess
what?
that's just, yeah.
So let us know what band do you play with, bro? Just let
I
everybody know.
I play in a punk rock ska band called Left Alone. I've been in the band, shit, like probably 12 years now, I think.
Damn, dude,
Yeah,
that's
it's
cool,
crazy
man.
how fast time flies,
So how did it start for you, man? I mean, was it one of those things that you were just a fan of the music and you
Yeah,
just saw these guys and were like, let me join? Because I know Left Alone has been around for a very long time. I mean,
yeah, since
I gotta give a shout,
'96.
dude. I gotta give a shout out to my uncle. He plays in
Oh,
a ska band and Mafia Rusa, Mata Mosca.
yeah,
And I remember he would take me with him to the knitting factory. I was a kid, man. I must have been 12 years, like
yeah,
13, 12 years old, man. And I remember your lead singer, Elvis, with the freaking
yeah,
mohawk, man, and
yeah. The unforgettable
dude,
Mohawk.
yeah, dude. So I was a kid back then, bro. And I remember Left Alone back then. So how did it start with you? Like, how did you get in? How did it start with Left Alone exactly?
With me getting into Left Alone
Yeah,
is
like
what you're asking?
like how did it
It's
start with you joining Left Alone?
Yeah, it actually starts pretty far back. I started touring when I was like 15 or 16. I was in at the time a psychobilly band, like a rock and roll band,
Okay.
and we got a tour with this band, the Necromantics, which most people know,
Oh
especially
yeah.
amongst our friends.
Yeah.
Um, so I started. We did a tour with them. I was in a band doing playing main support for them, and then a tour had come up after for Necromantics, and they needed last minute a stagehand.
Right.
So they asked me if I was interested, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll take off on tour with one of my favorite bands. You know what I mean? It's like, why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
And so I started doing some touring with them as stage managing that, or merchant, selling merch. And then I started working for Kim's other band, Horror Pops, and they took me on a lot of tours, and I actually got to tour with
Nice.
a lot of amazing bands with them. But like I said, I was like, at that time I was like 17.
Okay.
And Patricia, the singer of Horror Pop, she had told me, she was like, hey, like, you're young, we're gonna be touring with Reverend Horton Heat, and they like to play a lot of 21 and over clubs. So I was like, well, all right, like, so what now? And they were like, well, we know this guy and he knows where to find anything. Like, if you need anything, this guy
Yeah.
knows where to find it. And I was like, okay. So she was like, give him a call, his name is Elvis, and tell him you need a fake ID. And I was like, all
All right.
right.
I'm there.
So I call him, and I was like, hey, Patricia told me to call you about a fake ID, and he was like, oh yeah, I know, we're just where to go. And so
Yeah.
he gives me directions, and sends me to MacArthur Park. He's like, just go on the corner.
Good
Somebody
old
will be
MacArthur Park, right, bro?
Yeah. He was like, somebody will be standing there. He was like, it won't be hard to find.
Right.
So I asked my sister to take me. So we go out there, and I just, like, I was shitting bricks. I didn't know what to expect. So I go
That's
to
awesome, brother.
the exact corner he talked about, and this guy gives me a look, and he does the fake ID, and I was like, "Yep,
That's me, bro.
that's the guy I need to see."
I mean, did your fake ID have like a funny name, bro? Like, was it not James? Was it something
No,
like
no, it was
like
legit.
Pablo?
Yeah.
You know, like.
But funny enough, our organ player's name is Pablo. I would never call
Shoot.
myself Pablo.
Okay.
No,
Shout out
so
to Pablo, brother. Shout out
yeah.
to Pablo there, man.
So the guy tells me, he was like, "All right, well, follow me," and he takes me into this video store around the corner.
Right.
And he was like, "Follow me," and he takes me to the back of the store, and there's a curtain. And I go behind the curtain, and there is probably 12, 15 mean-looking dudes breathing something in their nose that's powder and with a straw and watching porn.
Oh, shit,
and I was like, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I thought I was just going to get murdered or something.
That's
so they
funny,
like
brother.
push me against the wall, and they have me sit down on this chair, and they pull a curtain down behind me, and they just
That's awesome.
somebody comes out, takes a picture, and then they give me a card. They were like, "Call this number in an hour, and they'll tell you what to do." So I call them, and so I come back and get my fake ID, and then
that's how it all started, man.
Well, yeah. So I go on the tour. Not a single time did I get asked for my ID, so it was really unnecessary. But
I mean,
so
you do have that older look, that happens to me a lot too, bro. I go get drinks, and it's very rare for anybody to ask me for my ID, man. It's funny, man. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's how I first was introduced to Elvis, and then years down the line, I go on tour with this band, the Briggs, and they asked me to tour manage them, and just by chance, Left Alone was main support on the tour, and it was a U.S. Canada tour.
Right.
And at the end of that tour, the bass player decided he wanted to leave the band, and so they needed somebody. And Elvis gives me a call one day, and he was like, "Hey, like you want to tattoo me?" And I was like, "Sure." So he comes over, and he was like, "The reason why I ask is, he was like, we need a bass player. I wanted to know if you were interested." And I was like, "Sure."
That's
the only
awesome,
bass
dude.
at that time I had played was just a stand-up bass with the previous bands, and so he was like, "It'll be electric bass." So he gives me all the songs, and I learned them as well as I could. And then we had a show in Mexicali, and that was the first show.
Oh, nice, man.
In a shopping mall that wasn't even completely like built.
Right.
It was cool, but yeah, it was like
It's awesome, dude. I mean, it sounds
show.
like a for sure rock and roll story, dude. I mean,
yeah,
that's awesome, dude. I mean, you were a kid, right, when you joined this band, so it's pretty awesome, dude. You've grown with these guys. I mean, they're your brothers now, and it's awesome, dude. I mean, it's funny that you mentioned what was it, Horror Pops. I actually went to go see Horror Pops, man, recently, and they were at
the Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah, they're at the House of Blues, man, and it's I just to know that I have a friend that's connected to them feels really cool, like, oh wow, like I could have just taken with me, got in like a picture with them or something.
It was years ago, but yeah.
Oh yeah, my nose was bleeding, bro, just watching them. I was in the nosebleeds, but it was good, man. It was awesome, brother. But that's cool, man. I mean, I'm telling you, dude. Left Alone, bro. I remember them as a kid, man. They're and I've always said it, and I think everybody can agree with me. Even in the comments, could agree with me that Left Alone is more like it's like the Hispanic Rancid, It's like
that is definitely not the first time I've heard that. Definitely not the last.
It's like the Hispanic Rancid, bro, but it's so awesome, man. I mean, again, I grew up with ska music. I do have to give a shout out to my uncle for that, for pushing that in me, and it's a genre that's pretty much lost already, man. It's getting lost, little by little.
It comes in waves. That's why there's so many waves of ska, but it's cool that it still exists.
Did you ever watch that documentary? It's Pick It Up.
I never got
story
to see
of
it.
ska. Dude, you gotta watch it, man.
Yeah.
I think it's narrated by Tim Armstrong. He narrates the whole movie, man.
Yeah.
Which kind of leads me to the same question that we're talking about. You guys are like family to Rancid, right? I mean, you guys are on the same record label or something like that, right?
Yeah. Left Alone was welcome to Hellcat. It was before I joined.
Yeah.
I kind of got lucky and joined after it was the band was already signed. But we have quite a few releases on Hellcat. And we are about to release another one, but it's Tim is the nicest person you'll ever meet, and he was nice enough to help us out with with things that we needed. We recorded at his his studio for, you know, the last record, and it was just a blessing. It was
What
amazing.
were you telling me about his studio last time? You said that his studio has like a boat looking, like, what did you say, like a ship or something like that?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
was
it's
that?
cool. It's like a themed, you know, thing. But yeah, it's awesome. It's kind of like a nautical thing.
That's so awesome, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
he's one of my favorite artists, bro. You know, I think this guy
yeah.
is really good when he comes to writing his music and everything. But so now, how did you get into the whole tattoo stuff then? You know, if you were as a kid, you were into the music scene. How did the tattoo come about,
Yeah.
man?
That actually happened. It kind of found me in a way. I've always done art, whether it be, you know, painting, drawing, graphic design, or web design. But tattooing, my sister at the time was dating a tattoo artist, and he noticed that I was working on art and stuff, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, man," he was like, "That's really good." He was like, "That's basically this, you know, the same style that I do." He was like, "You should consider, you know, tattooing." And he was like, "You know, you're a musician." He was like, "You're an artist. You know, if it's a job that you'd be able to come home to or even take with you on the road." And so he was like, "You know, you should come, you know, hang out at the shop, and, you know, I'll show you some things and stuff." And I didn't really take it seriously until like a year later.
Okay.
And I finally hit him up, and I was like, "Hey, man, if you're still willing to teach me, you know, I would love to learn." And he was nice enough to show me the way. And he would, I mean, I wasn't his official apprentice at the shop. He had one already, but he was helping me out, and I would go, you know, to the shop, you know, clean tubes and stuff. And
Yeah.
but he would come over afterward while I was tattooing and with my friends and teach me what not to do, what to do, you know, certain things. And he kind of made sure that I wasn't
Paved the
gonna
way for
just.
you, you know?
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. And
That's
I am
awesome, brother.
forever grateful. And you know, he chose my career for me in a way, and it just worked out.
So you know, how long has it been since you've been tattooing already? If
I
you can think back.
I think December it will be 13 years.
Wow, dude, 13
Yeah.
freaking years, man. So you're one of the veterans now, bro, huh?
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
I'm still a little shit.
You know what, man? I'm looking at the comments right now, man, and there's people saying that they have tattoos from you, man. So how does that feel, dude? Just knowing that there's people out there that have your, I mean, I have your work, you know, I'm gonna show it off here. You know,
Yeah.
you did a little cupie of me. You did my my Shriner stuff here, but how does that,
Yeah.
I mean, how does that feel for you, bro? Because I would
It's
definitely feel
cool.
like excited, brother, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it is awesome, but I
Yeah.
also I find it I don't know, more exciting to identify who did a tattoo on you. If you see somebody walking down the street
Yeah.
and you're like, "Oh, I know so and so did that tattoo." I think that's more rewarding, is
Yeah.
being able to determine who did the tattoo. But yeah, it is
Right.
it is cool to, you know, to
You know
run
what? You know
into
what'd be
your own
interesting too,
tattoos.
man? It'd be interesting to be a tattoo artist and see your progress of work, right? Like you see
No, it's
someone come
not.
in. Is I mean,
I forgot about the first 5 years on purpose.
forgot about this shit. I want to
Yeah.
think about that. No, but
I
you know what I
have
mean?
some of
Like,
my friends that will like
yeah.
say, "Oh, this is all of his first work," and I'm like, "Hey, put that thing away."
Hey, that was not me. Cut it out. Cut it
Yeah.
out. I mean, I personally would think it's be awesome, you know, to see your progress, right?
Yeah.
And see yourself through how it's been, you know, like, you know, I mean, I gotta call it
Yeah.
out, man. You are the Cupid master. You want to get a Cupid, you gotta go
No,
James.
I am
Yes, bro.
definitely not. There are Cuban masters out there, but you know, I just try to do my own thing, and thankfully people are getting them, and it's kind of keeping me alive
Yeah,
right now.
that's awesome, brother.
Yeah.
But you know, what would be your like works? I mean, I would let's cut it like a two-part question here. Like, what is your worst tattoo experience on yourself? And I would say either with a client. Like, what's the worst experience you've ever had tattooing, man? Or
Worst
getting a tattoo?
getting okay. I'll tell you an embarrassing story. It
Oh, let's
was
hear
uh
this one, Matt.
it was on my first tour. Like I said, I was 15,
Okay.
and we played this show in Columbia, Missouri. And this guy comes to the show, and come to find he's a tattoo artist, and he like talks to us after we played, and he was like, "Hey guys," he was like, "You know, I really love your set. If you guys are interested, I have a tattoo shop down the road, and if you want to get tattooed, I'd love to tattoo you guys for free."
Yeah.
And not that that's the only reason why we said yeah. It was like, cool, like tattoos. It's our first tour. Why not? So after the show, we go, and like I said, I was young, very immature. So we go into the shop, and he was like, "All right, so these are the designs I created for, for all you guys on tour. Hopefully you like them, and you want to get one of them." And I just like, asshole me, I didn't even really look at it. I was like, "No, I'm gonna design all my own tattoos." I was like, "Do you have a drawing area?" I was like, "I'll just go draw my own design." And I was like thinking back, like, man, what a piece of shit! Like, how disrespectful
I got my
is
own
that?
tattoos.
Yeah.
Shit.
I got it, bro. Yeah. So I go to the back, and I was like asking for all this stuff to draw. The skull. Let me see.
Yeah.
The skull that says rock and roll on it, and it's just
man, I
like the
gotta
most
see this
basic.
one, dude.
Yeah.
Rock and roll, man. Right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Pull it up. Get a little higher. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That's like psychobilly, bro. That's real
Yeah,
psychobilly right there.
for
dude,
sure.
Yeah?
But the embarrassing part was if you notice, it's just in black.
Yeah.
I did the design, and he was like, "All right, well, I guess that's cool. I'll still tattoo you guys." So he does the outline, and then I was like, "Oh, awesome!" And he starts doing the shading, and he was like, "So what are you thinking for color?" And I was like, "Oh, you could stop there." I was like, "I have a great color guy at home. I'm gonna have him color." And I felt so stupid, like thinking back, like, why did I do that? That's so disrespectful to an artist.
I got so much to
Yeah.
do. Just do the lining, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
did you
just
do that because it fucking hurt, or what was the reason behind that, bro?
No, because I thought for sure, like the guy that taught me, it was like I loved his work. He was a great color guy. So in my head, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have him color it. Like, but getting into the tattoo industry years later, it's like you just don't do that.
You just don't do. You just don't. Big old disrespect, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Brother. But what about giving a tattoo, man? Have you had one of those experiences where someone gets up and they're like, because I was watching this show. What is it? Ink Master.
Yeah.
And you have these contestants that, they go in, they're no tattoos, bro, right? Complete nothing, and tattoo my head. I want all this tattooed, or tattoo my full stomach. Like, have you had one of those, bro?
Yeah.
Where, like,
some people just bite off much more than they can chew, and that's just
Yeah.
the simple answer to that. It's like it happens. I mean,
let's-
when I was younger,
Yeah.
I wanted to in my head, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my entire front torso done in one
Yeah.
session. Artist, it was like that's not gonna happen, and I was like, oh, I know.
Yeah. It's brutal, bro. I think the worst
Yeah.
tattoo I've ever had, and the one I had to tap out on, was my stomach. And
Yeah.
to this day, my wife gives me a hard time because I get, I do little work here and there anywhere. And she's
Yeah.
like, just finish your stomach. And I'm like, I just can't. I was like,
Yeah.
that it hurts, man. Like, all tattoos
Yeah.
hurt. So if anybody out there is thinking of getting a tattoo,
Yeah.
it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt.
Yeah, there's always the guy that says he loves the pain, or
Yeah.
I have a high pain tolerance. Come to find they
Yeah.
only have little bangers on them, but
Yeah.
if you're getting tattooed for more than X amount of hours, it's just gonna
Yeah.
not feel good, and you're gonna want to stop.
Yeah, you're right, brother.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the comments right now, man, and someone said to show off that beauty of a pin, man. I know you have a pin. You have one of our sold out limited edition pins. Check it out, guys.
It was on my jacket. I'll just
Yeah. So let me tell you a little bit about this, James.
this little guy here.
Yeah. So this pin here, bro, we only did a limited run.
Yeah.
And we didn't think it was good. I mean, just so you know, we're a Disneyland Social Club. You already know this. And and this is our logo. This is actually our club logo. We've been around since 2013.
Yeah.
And we made a club pin, and
That's awesome.
we didn't think we were gonna have that much success with it, and the thing sold out, dude. So now it's like my wife calls it a vaulted pin, but vaulted is
Yeah.
for Funko Pops. We'll get to that story later.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be raffling one of these bad boys.
Awesome.
We actually have an extra one. We came across one.
Yeah.
So we are gonna be raffling one at the end of the video. I'll give more instructions of what to do. But just stay put if you really want to get this pin. Stay put, because this bad boy can be yours. And you know what,
Yeah.
James? I'm gonna throw something, with your respect. I'm gonna throw something in there. I want to give away the pin with these bad boys. Boom.
Oh, hell yeah. Perfect.
All right. I want to throw that in there too. So if you when we do the giveaway, you get this pin, you're gonna get the QP Master. Look at him. Look at this dude. Look at this guy. You're gonna get the QP Master. You're gonna get a few stickers of Dreamland Tattooing. So, you know how we're talking about your bad experience. How is, I mean, I know, and this is a little bit off topic here because I want to give a shout out to your tattoo shop. You have really good artists in there, man. I mean,
Thanks,
it's
man. Yeah.
yourself, dude. It's a bunch. It's great. It's a good bunch. It's
Yeah.
yourself. You have Art, another brother of ours, Art. You know, you have Dave from Gambler's
Dave.
Mark.
Yeah.
Dave, you. Am I back?
Yeah. You're back. You're back.
Okay, I'm back. Good. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you have Dave from Gambler's Mark working there as well. You have
Yeah.
Goonies. Goonies,
Goonies.
you know, she's so awesome. And
Yeah.
who else? I'm missing somebody?
Sinai.
Sanai. Sanai. Oh,
Yeah.
she does
The kawaii stuff.
the kawaii stuff.
Yeah.
But I wanted to give you a moment that we're talking about tattooing and everything. I know you guys are doing right now something for the Asian community because
Yeah.
you're doing like a giveaway or something. Can you? I don't know if you want to give us
Yeah.
some information on that.
It's a giveaway. Yeah. If you go to our
Yeah.
page, you'll see we're doing a donation. You know, with all the the Asian hatred that has been kind of surfacing in the media, we wanted every time there's something that detrimental, we always try to do our part and and help
Yeah.
out as much as we can. So what we're doing is with a $50 donation to the charity that's posted in or the foundation that's posted in our link, you get entered to win 5 tattoos, one from each of the artists here. And you
Awesome.
could enter as
So
much as you can. But yeah, go visit the shop page and
yeah.
it actually ends tomorrow.
Yeah, and I think everyone that's on the comments and everybody that's watching this video,
Yeah.
give Dreamland Tattoo Shop a follow, man. They're a good bunch, you know, and like you said, it's for a good cause, you know, what they're doing, and follow them, follow exactly what they're doing. I mean, I think it would be great for others to do the same, you know, and
Dude, thanks,
right
man.
now with all this, with everything that's going on right now, man,
Yeah.
it's something awesome. And hey, it's $50, right? The raffle ticket.
$50, yeah, could win you five
Tattoos, dude. That's awesome, dude. Can't get any
Yeah.
better than that, you know. But
Yeah.
awesome, dude. So yeah, again, I'm gonna throw in the stickers. You know, I did see James today, and he gave me a nice gift, and I want to just, with his due respect that he gave them to me,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
absolutely.
throw those in there with the pin. So stay put for the ending of the video, so we can give you instructions. But
Yeah.
as far as your music, brother,
What's up, Mike?
what musicians have you worked with, man? Like that you can say that, wow, like I never thought I was gonna work with this artist, you know?
Back to working as a tech, when I was
Yeah.
working with Horror Pops, that was probably the most touring that I did with, like the larger scale bands.
Right.
And through them, I got to work on tours with Dropkick Murphys,
Okay.
Reverend Horton Heat, Danzig.
Okay.
Who else? Just like a bunch of names that I never in a million years thought I would ever be able to go on tour with. And then
I know you've worked with one of my favorite bands, Tiger Army. You've worked with them before.
Not on tour or anything like that, but actually how I got to know the whole Necromantics and Horror Pops family was through the graphic designer who was working on their website at the time, and he was also working on Tiger Armies. And like I said, the young immature me found out there was a new Tiger Army website coming out, so I was so excited because I was a web designer at the time. And so they released it, and I was like, oh man, I would have done this differently. So I emailed the webmaster,
Yeah.
not talking shit, but I was just with suggestions on, hey, you should do this to this page. And he was nice enough, to, take that, and he made the changes, and he was like, go check it out. He was like, I changed what you suggested. I was like, oh shit, that's awesome. And
That's
then
so
he was
awesome,
like,
brother.
yeah, he was like, thanks a lot. He was like, actually, I've got some work, I got a new job, so I'm not able to work as much as I was able to on these websites. You want to help me out? And I was like, sure. So the first thing he had me do was make some like little graphic icons for the Tiger Army website. And then come time for a new Necromantics site to be made, he was like, hey, I don't think I could do it. I don't have the time. If you're willing, they need a guy. And so he connected me with them. And so it was just, the graphic design thing, oddly, or the website design thing that actually got me to meet all of my heroes at the time. And
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. That's kind of how,
so cool,
how it
man.
happened. Yeah. And,
Reverend Horton Heat, that's a band that I wish I could see, man. That's
yeah.
Reverend Horton Heat. This guy is he's getting old, man. So
he's up
he would
there,
be a
but
good band. It would
still got
be some, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But That's awesome, dude. If you can compare yourself to any artist, brother, I mean, anything, like, I gotta give you a shout out before I jump to this question because you've been playing the piano, dude, and I'm like, this guy is like, what instrument can he not play? I mean, the flute or what is it, man? Like, what is it, bro?
The male organ apparently.
The skin flute, that's the
No,
one you
no,
can't
no.
play with.
No, there's like most instruments I don't know how to play, but like I grew up playing guitar. Bass came, a little bit
Yeah,
easier because of that, and then it wasn't until COVID happened that I started to teach myself piano, and
that's
I
so
just,
cool, dude.
I had the time to do it, so I was like, there's no excuses. Teach yourself how to play piano, and just started
Yeah, I've been
coming
watching
together.
those videos, man. Been watching those videos of you playing some cumbias, dude, and I'm like, look at this guy, man. We should start a cumbia group, maybe,
Hell
man.
yeah.
You never know, dude. But who do you compare yourself with, bro? Like, is there an
I
artist
don't
that you
know.
compare yourself with? Like,
I
you
don't
know,
know. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of artists. My number one artist that I looked up to as a child was Van Gogh. He was like,
all right,
I discovered him when I was probably 5 in an encyclopedia, not an encyclopedia, a
that's
book, just some art book or something like that, and I was obsessed with him. I wouldn't compare myself to him, but I will say he had epilepsy, and so did I.
okay.
And so I was like, I felt like this connection to him, and
Yeah,
yeah, I was just obsessed with him. So I would try to recreate all of his artwork, and it kind of like helped me out with a lot of
that's
like
awesome, man.
art fundamentals, and yeah, I was just obsessed with him. He was probably my first artist that I looked up to like
That's cool.
immensely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I were, we have a special guest here today. Look at my cat,
What up?
Luna. Say hi, Luna.
What's up,
She's
Luna?
like, she's like, dude, you're not gonna do the show without me. So she's in there, man. So she just wanted to come out, But
Yeah.
yeah, dude. I mean, if I had to compare myself to an artist, shit, man, who would it be, man? I mean, not that creative, but I would probably
Oh, maybe the
say,
artist formerly known as Prince.
there you go, there you go.
Maybe. He
Yeah.
was just sassy, and I find he was a sassy man.
Oh, there you go, man. You know what? We went. I think it was for my birthday. I don't remember what was it, but we went to a bar, to this '80s bar, New Wave, and
Yeah.
they had this artist, man, come out, like impersonate him, dude. And
No way.
this guy had his whole chest hair, dude. It was the Prince symbol, dude, like the chest hair, dude. And I was like,
Hell
dude,
yeah.
this guy's the man, dude. I gotta hire this guy for my
Legit.
wedding or something. Yeah, but. Alrighty, brother. Well, I mean, there's a lot of talking going on, so I think we should play a game, dude. You're up for a game, man? Are you up for it? All right,
Yeah.
dude. So I want to play a game with you, man. It's called fill in the blank. Okay. So let me kind of tell you the rules of this game because I confused the shit out of my wife earlier. She's like, makes no sense. But it's gonna be 5 questions. One of them is gonna be a bonus question. So let's forget about that one. So it's gonna be 4 questions, okay?
Okay.
I already confused you.
I'm already lost.
I'm already confused, bro. What do you want me to do? So I want to see how well you know me as your homeboy and how well I know you. All right?
Okay.
So this should be interesting, okay? So it's gonna be 4 questions. The first 2 questions, I'm gonna answer as if I am you, okay? I'm gonna answer as if I am you. I want you to write down your answer. And in hopes that I come up with the same answer as you do, and if the answers match, I get a point. If they don't match, then that means I don't really freaking know you, So
All right.
it's gonna be 2 questions for you, 2 questions for me. All right.
Okay.
So all right. So here goes the first question, man. I don't know if you have something to write with or paper.
Yeah, I have my iPad here.
So I'm gonna fill in the blank for you. Okay. Let's see. Here goes the first question. And everybody in the comments, if you guys want to play along with us, I like to hear you guys' answers. I want to see if you guys know James as much as I do too. Okay, let's see. But here goes the first question.
Let's see.
All right. So if anybody in the comments is out there, play along, man. Let's see how well we know James, and let's see how well you guys know me.
Damn it.
All right. So you ready, brother? Let me know when you're ready, brother.
I would never say that I'm ready to play this type of game, but let's just do it.
All right. So I'm gonna answer. So the first 2 questions, I'm gonna answer as if I'm you, okay? And you also got to give me your answer. So first
as
question.
I'm you.
I'm you, okay?
And
so
I am still
you're still you, yeah. The first 2 questions, you're still you, and the last two questions you're gonna answer for me. Does that make sense?
Okay.
All right, let's do this, man. So hopefully our answers match. If I could change one thing about me, it would be my blank. So write your answer. If I could change one thing about me, it would be my blank.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Anybody in the comments out there? All right. So James, if James could change one thing about himself, it would be his. You ready to show the answers, dude? One.
Oh,
You ready? Two,
yeah.
three.
Oh,
What is
can
your
you see it? Symmetry
says?
of balls.
I wrote chin, bro.
Oh, yeah. I would change that.
I mean, I feel that you have a beard because maybe you don't like your chin, I'm assuming. So,
Trick answer. It's, which chin are we talking about?
whoa. I
So
mean,
that's why I grew the beard, to hide the extra chin.
but wait a minute. What do you mean symmetry of your balls? What?
I don't know what that means.
Can you please explain to the audience here?
And I can't do that on here, Jesse.
It is wolves after dark, So just saying.
Balls after dark.
Balls after dark. With what is it that saxophone song? What is it that like freaking Careless Whisper in the background or what?
Yeah. Let me dim the lights.
All right. Well, and we got so James, Jesse. Yeah, we didn't pass that one. So I guess I don't know you on that question. So here's question.
Oh man.
All right, number two. I still have to answer as if I'm you. Question number two is blank is what excites me. Blank is what excites me. So what excites James?
Yeah, this is actually going to be like a real answer.
All right, man. So come on, guys out there. Help us out, man, in the comments. Let us know. Let us know what excites James.
Let me turn the brightness up on my screen so you guys can see it better and make it a little bit bolder.
And let me see. I'm trying to make mine a little bigger too. So blank excites James. You ready for your answer, brother? See if people are saying beer, lobster. Someone says they know this answer, man. So let's see, man.
You ready? One,
two,
three.
Go.
Is it backwards on here? Eating
it's
seafood
backwards.
Is mine. Yeah. Feet.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, maybe I have hit that tab on Pornhub a couple times.
Bro, we talked about this. You told me you love feet. I'm just kidding. The ones with the pinky that looks like this, on top of the other one, like that.
Oh, those are the good ones. Yeah,
those are the good ones, man.
I call those a smokestack lightning.
I mean, you do love seafood, bro. Every time we've gone to lunch, that's all we eat, bro. Seafood,
Oh, that's all I do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's not all I do. I eat everything, but seafood is number one.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah. I mean, some people are in the comments are saying Kewpies, man. I can't believe you couldn't say Kewpies, bro. You disappoint me on that one,
You're right. Yeah, just babies don't really excite me.
All right, dude. Here goes the two more questions. Now you have to answer for me, okay?
Oh,
so
okay.
Let's see how well you know me. All right.
All right.
So here's the question. I'm always late to blank. I'm always late to blank. All right, let me see.
Shit. This is a hard one.
What do you think I'm always late to, man? Let's see. Come on, man. I have people saying anything, come on. I mean, I know that we're late sometimes, to club events, but.
Got it.
Whoa.
Got it.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Orgasm? Oh, man.
Oh my god. It's work, bro. It's work, man.
You're right. Hey, orgasms are work. We're both right.
There you go. What kind of work are we talking about, my wife is saying I'm always late taking out the trash. Well, yes, I mean, I have to walk down the stairs, throw the freaking trash out, Yeah. It's a freaking bitch to do it, but oh, wow, man. Yeah, orgasm, dude. Thank you. That's a compliment, bro.
Yeah, I
Thank you,
know.
man.
I
That's
was
a
like, oh,
big
I got
compliment,
him.
man.
I know him. I could see it in his eyes.
Oh, I can see it. This guy's not a one pump man, you know. All right. So here's the fourth question. When I'm bored, I blank. When I'm bored, I blank.
I'm bored. Okay, got it.
All right. My marker's like taking a dump on me, so let's see if it
That's gross, dude.
Oh yeah, right. Ready, brother? One.
Wait.
Okay, let's set the question one more time. When I'm
Okay.
bored, I blank.
All right.
All
One,
right. Two,
two,
three.
three.
I
Tap
eat,
dance?
bro. I don't tap
Oh
dance, bro.
man, we don't
You
know
know
each
what, man?
other at
I don't
all.
tap dance because I get all worked up, palpitations and everything. You know, can't be doing that, bro. You know.
So
You
it
know.
turns out we're not really friends. We don't know each
Turns
other
out
at
we're
all.
just a bunch of strangers, dude. We don't even know each other, bro. Who are you, man? Damn, dude. Like I thought you knew me more than this, James. What the hell's going on, bro?
I thought I did.
You know what?
I'm gonna
That,
have
that
to.
is true. Look at the comments, bro. I watch random weird videos on YouTube. You know those Asian guys that make pulls like in like 3 seconds, you know? Like I always watch those videos, man.
Make
It's
pools
yeah, they make like they
like a
build stuff.
swimming pool.
Yeah, there's these videos on YouTube, man, where these Asian guys, man, they're out in the freaking woods building stuff like in a matter of seconds, dude. It's amazing,
Yeah,
dude.
and
So that's
what
what
the
I
hell are
watch.
we doing over here in America?
What are we doing over here freaking, wrecking things up, but all
Yeah.
right, bro. Here's the last question, man. We got to answer for each other. Let's see if this is a question you got to answer for yourself, and I'm going to answer for myself. And let's see if we're alike, you know? But
Okay.
I always have blank with me. Let's see if I can guess yours and you can guess mine. I always have blank with me. What does James always has with him, and what does Jesse always has with him?
Got it.
Uh,
Oh, I know the answer to this one.
oh, let's see.
Hang on, man.
Oh, I know this
I
one,
write
bro.
slow.
And you better have this in your pocket right now, dude. You better have this.
Well, I wouldn't call it a pocket.
Whoa.
It's my mind.
You ready, brother?
Yeah.
All right. I always have blank with me. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, dad jokes.
I said chapstick, bro. You do not have chapstick on you, bro?
No, I should though. I got dry lips all the time.
Oh my God, man. Hey, dude, you always have freaking dad jokes, bro. I'm surprised, man. I mean, you're like the funniest dude I've ever met, bro.
Yeah.
But that's our game.
You
Fill in the blank.
That was fun, man.
But it was fun, brother. I mean, kind of get away from the whole talking stuff, man. But you know what, man? I wanna talk a little bit about the gift that you gave me earlier, man. The Left Alone freaking album. This comes out on April 2nd, right?
Yes. Which
You can
is
pre-order
on
this
Friday.
already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the pre-orders, I mean, and obviously we'll probably get here after the release date, but
Right.
the pre-orders started shipping out a lot earlier than we expected. So everybody, just
Awesome.
about everybody that ordered pre-order got the album early.
I love
Which was
this,
cool.
brother. Totally love this. You know what, man? I was listening to it earlier, and I like this part here. Watch, let me show you, man. I'm sure you already seen it because this is your album, right? But
I actually
want
have
everybody-
never seen it. I'm just
okay,
kidding.
I need everybody to see this, man. This is so damn cool. Look at, check this out. This is all you guys, the fan band
Yeah.
here. Look at that. There's James right there. You know, Everybody's
just
there.
another day at the office.
another day at the office, bro. Dude, I love this right here, man. The lyrics, handwritten lyrics, man.
Yeah,
This is
that's
so
the work of
freaking
Elvis,
cool, dude.
man.
Yeah,
Elvis
this
is
is
a
so
marketing
awesome, dude.
whiz. Yeah.
I love this, brother. I mean, the album is sick, man. I mean, I encourage everybody that loves ska music, to go out there. Even if you like punk music, just check it out, man.
Yeah.
I have to admit, man, I like the song number 3, Te Quiero Ver, with Big Javi.
Yeah.
That's a dope song, man.
Yeah.
So
he has definitely done a lot for our band, man. Him and his band all together in Mexico, or
yeah,
the band Inspector, who
yeah,
when I first joined Left Alone, I hadn't heard much about them, and then I found out after going there and playing with them how like the stature of that band, and it blew me away, man. They were headlining festivals, and there was like 7,000 plus fans out there singing every word. It was insane, and he was nice enough to sing on our record with us.
You know what, Big Javi, man, I I remember that song, Amargo Adios. That was a really cool song, man. And
Yeah.
I think that song put him on the map in the radio, and
Yeah.
I would go grocery shopping, dude, and you can randomly just hear
Yeah.
the song, randomly hear it,
Yeah.
and you're like,
It,
dude,
it
what?
wasn't until
Like,
after I met them that I realized how big they were
yeah.
when I was at like the local Food for Less, and I was like,
Oh
holy
yeah,
shit,
exactly.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
just on a stage with these guys last weekend.
No, exactly, brother. And honestly, man, I mean, I heard the song and I'm like, dude, this song is freaking dope, man. I mean, it's really cool. I like it. I mean, the whole album is freaking sick, man.
Thanks, man.
And I mean, I love it, brother. I do recommend everybody go out there, check out Left Alone, go to the website. I know you guys can be found on Instagram, Facebook.
Instagram, yeah.
Yeah,
All the
and
streaming platforms.
exactly. Right now, I don't think you're able to stream this just yet, right, bro? Or
Just the singles that we had released in the past in the recent months. We did a single a month for the last like 3 or 4 months or something like that.
yeah.
And so those songs are already on the streaming platforms. The rest of the album will drop on the 2nd.
All right. Look, man, in the comments, bro, we already have someone saying if you can sign their album when they buy it, man.
Absolutely.
There you go. Hey, wait a minute. How come mine is not signed, dude? What the hell, dude? I gotta take it back to you, dude.
I ordered some of that invisible ink on accident.
You gotta put in black light.
It was really nice too.
That's awesome, dude. I mean, yeah, check them out. I know April 2nd is the release date of the album, and I think I know you guys are already doing orders and everything, so put in your order for it. I mean, check it out. And if
there's a whole new fleet of merchandise too. I had designed just a bunch of new Left Alone merch and stuff, and then we had some other artists design stuff for us. So there's a whole new fleet of things to buy on there on the website.
Awesome, dude. That's awesome, dude. And so yeah, check them out, man. I mean, I think like I said, I mean, it just takes me far back, man. But I know we were talking about your guys' history, and the music and the music stuff. But what fun stories do you have with Left Alone? I mean, I know I have to admit it. I want to say that talking to friends of mine that are artists and they're in the music industry, it's like a job. It's like a job, you play music, you do your thing, you go back to your room, you call it a day. It's not so much about I'm gonna drink, party it up, but what stories do you have, man, being out on the road, man?
There's a lot of stuff that happens out there. Some of it you can't really talk about. Some of it you don't want to talk about.
Hey, man, wolves after dark, brother. Wolves after dark, man. It's confession time, dude.
Yeah, I was just talking about it with my drummer the other day. One of the last things that happened was kind of a scary to me story. We had a festival with Inspector in Mexico.
Okay.
And so we all we meet up. We get all of our gear. We go to the airport. And we go to check in, and everybody's, you have to scan your passport because it's international. And
right.
So I scanned mine last, and there was a big red X, and I was like, let me try it again. Did it? Nope. And then it said, see a desk clerk or something like that. And the lady comes, and she was like, oh, well, your passport's expired. And I was like my heart dropped, and I panicked. And I look at the guys, and there was like zero expression, and I was like, I
wow. Yeah, dude. And imagine, dude.
Yeah, so I just look at them, and I was like, I don't know what to do, and they were like, well, hopefully we'll see you in Mexico, and then they left. So I talked to the desk lady, and she was like, I mean, you got to go to the passport office, and she was like, but they close in like 30 minutes. And I was like,
oh, shit.
And we had gotten dropped off. So I called an Uber, and just by chance, I got lucky enough to have the fastest driver I've ever had in an Uber. And he got me there in 10 minutes.
Right.
And I ran up, to the building, and I made it there with just minutes to spare. And I sat there for hours, and then, I finally, get my new passport. They're already in Mexico. And then I have to go back to the airport, talk to the lady, and she was nice enough to let me on another flight, but I had to be there at 6 a.m. or 4 a.m. to catch a 6 a.m. flight. And then I don't speak Spanish. I'm one of those coconuts, as they call them. Brown on the outside, white on the in. But
there you go.
So I flew over there, and there was no cell service, for the rest of the band. So I had no idea how I was gonna get picked up, how to talk to anybody. And I land there and I was just like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So I sit there and then I started walking around and then I see this lady and a little boy holding a sign that says Jimmy Jam.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my God, that's gotta be me.
Of course, that's gotta be me.
Yeah. So I go and she speeds and we were like an hour and a half away from the venue and she got me there 25 minutes before we played and I was just like, that was the most stressful time.
Wow, man.
But yeah,
that must be stressful, man.
Yeah. There's stories like that, and then there's like the stories like the one time we lost a merch guy on tour because he drank too much.
You just left him out there. You're like, forget this guy.
We were in Nebraska, and we went to an after party, and it got nuts. And we had a bus call at 4 a.m. to leave to make St. Louis the next day, and we wake up and he was nowhere to be found. So we were literally combing the neighborhood and the streets, calling the hospital, the fire department, the police, everybody. Nobody knew where this guy was. And it was already like we were going to be late to the show. So we were like, well, we have to leave. And we leave.
Forget this guy. Yeah.
Tried calling him and his cell phone was in our van. So just by chance, what happened was he got wasted and he needed to go inside the house for some reason. He walked down a random neighborhood and went into a random stranger's house and slept on their living room the entire night without the people of the house even knowing that he was there.
Holy shit. Imagine, dude, waking up to your house and see some random dude on your couch. It's like, what the hell, dude?
You get shot that way.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and he was as blind as a bat and his glasses were in the van as well. And then one of our friends in the neighborhood in that city got a hold of us and were like, hey, we have your merch guy. And they drove him to the show after St. Louis and he met up with us. And as punishment, we made him shave his head.
Oh, man. Dude, that's brutal, bro. No one touches my hair, dude, you know?
Yeah.
But you know what, man? I was told a funny story by my sergeant at arms from our club, man. He used to play. He was the drummer for a band called the 454s. I don't know if you ever heard of them. So
it sounds familiar.
Yeah, they're. I think if I don't know if Mitch is on the comments, but I think they call it they play like Spanish rockabilly. They have their own little name.
Oh, that's
they
cool.
call themselves. It's funny. It's like a funny one. But I was gonna say Cholo Billies, but no, they're not cholos, you know. But
Cholo Bellies.
They're narco bellies. They used to play like narco music, you know? But he told me a story, man, and I think he can correct me right now in the comments, but I guess it played at a show and his wife, you know, happens to be our member as well in our club. She's our secretary. She was moving the truck and it was a 1%er MC, you know, it was one of their freaking parties, and I guess all the motorcycles were parked. So she's reversing and she hits the motorcycles and she panicked. And all the guys, of course, the bikers, they all surrounded the car. And my buddy's like, dude, like, no, you know. So I could only imagine, you know, you played for a 1%er, you know, motorcycle club, and to get all those guys upset at you, I don't know about that one, man, you know. So that was an interesting story, dude.
Fuck that. It reminds me of Pee Wee when he knocks over the bikes when he leaves the bar. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what came to my mind. It's like, boom, all of them just fall, you know? But, yeah, I mean, that's interesting. But, James, I mean, thank you, brother. I really want to thank you for taking the time of your day, bro. I know you've been freaking crazy busy, dude. I know your schedule's been busy, man, and I'm thankful that you were accepting of our invitation to talk to you, man. I wanted everybody to get to know James the way I know you, man. And the
pleasure was all mine, man. Thanks
for
having me.
You're an awesome dude, brother. You're an awesome dude. But again, guys, before we leave this, you know, follow James, Jimmy Jam. I don't know if you want
not
to
on the street or anything.
Not on the street. That's pretty weird, you know.
That's weird.
Just follow him on Instagram. That's all we're asking for. Follow James. Follow his tattoo shop, Dreamland Tattooing. Left Alone too, the band. Follow them on Instagram, all the social media outlets, and we did talk about a giveaway. So in order for us to do this giveaway, man, you guys have to be following the club, the Big Bad Wolves, and you have to be following James as well. Okay, so make sure you give us a follow when you leave, when we leave here. But in order for you guys to win these stickers and this limited edition, bolted like my wife calls it, pin, um, go to the comments to our last picture, which was the I want to say was the flyer to this event that we have today. Go on the comments on the last picture that we posted on our club's page, and you're gonna comment what? What do you like a hashtag? What are you thinking, James?
Oh
Something simple.
man,
A hashtag, a simple hashtag. What are
Jesse
you
loves
thinking?
James.
There you go. Hashtag Jesse loves James. And we're gonna pick later. We're gonna pick a person tomorrow, and we're gonna send this to you. You can either meet up with you, mail it to you, whatever you feel like. We wear masks, you know. That's what we do,
Yeah,
you know. So we can meet up with you. But go to our last picture and comment hashtag Jesse loves James, right?
perfect.
Perfect. There you go. There you go. But I mean, before we leave, brother, anything you want to let us know, man? Anything that you feel that we should know? Like your social security number?
Shouldn't you trust me? You don't want that.
Oh, oh. But
No,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, no, I mean we kind of covered everything, you know. I mean, we have the donation going, so if you guys can find it in your hearts to support the
Yeah,
cause, you know, we would much appreciate it, and you know, it's for the greater good. You know, we
definitely, brother.
you could win 5 tattoos, like we said, but yeah, just head over to the shop page, which is at Dreamland Tattooing on Instagram.
Definitely, yeah. And follow the page too, man. Follow Dreamland Tattooing. These guys are they're a good bunch, man. All of you guys are amazing. Very welcoming every time I go to the
Thank
shop
you.
too,
Yeah.
man. So all of you guys,
All
and
yeah.
it's a cool looking shop, man. I wish you could just take your camera and just give us a little small
Yeah.
tour, man. That thing,
I,
it's awesome,
I
dude.
I have this thing set up here, and I ran through here like a tornado, and you know, it's super messy right now, but maybe another
You're
time.
all maybe another time, right? But
Maybe if you ever interview one of my other workers here, you know, we'll set it up for that.
I want to, man. You know,
Yeah.
you know what? Let's put on the spot somebody right now. I would like to do an episode with Dave Gambler, with Mr. Gambler.
Yeah.
I think that guy's interesting, you know. So
Yeah,
he's a
he
really
is
cool dude,
hilarious.
man. Yeah, he's
He
hilarious.
is
He's a
easily
cool
the
dude, man.
funniest person to work with. He is
Oh hell yeah, man. This
always
guy.
there's always something coming out of his mouth that is worth laughing your ass over. Like it's
There you
amazing.
go. So
Yeah.
Dave, if you're watching this, bro, we're calling you out, man. We want to interview you, bro. We want to know your stories, man. I'm sure you have something up your
Yeah.
sleeve, man. But again, guys, in the comments, you guys are asking how do you guys do it with the giveaway? Go to our last picture on the club's page, meaning the Wolves page. Make sure that you are following our club's page. You're following James as well in order to qualify for this giveaway. And on the comment section, hashtag Jesse loves James. And that will get you entered. And we're going to do the raffle tomorrow and call someone out. Let that person know that you won. Got some stickers from
Yeah.
James and a pin from us. But other than that, I mean, thank you, James. This was awesome,
Thank
brother.
you.
I
Yeah,
got to
it
know
was a
you,
pleasure.
man.
It was
And
fun.
thank you, brother. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate
All
it.
righty, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. How do we turn this thing off?
I think we're gonna just stay here, dude. We're gonna just chat with ourselves, dude.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, I figured it out.
All righty,
All right, you
brother.
guys have a good one. Good evening.
Thank you, brother.